Well, hello, all my fluid art friends. It's Doris at DF Designs. I am trying to redeem myself from a tumbler that kind of overnight fell off. The pipe fell off, so it became very, very ugly. So I don't have another black one made, but I'm going to do these colors again. Don't know how it's going to look on a white one, but hey, I'm sure it'll be pretty. And then I will show this off how it settled on tonight's Artapalooza over at the Artist Haven channel, which starts at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And it's a multi artists on one live stream. I forgot who all's going to be there. But it's loads of fun to watch different artists all doing their thing at the same time. Okay, I mixed up in a little cup a little bit of resin. So the first thing you want to do, this is just spray painted with a white base paint. You want to use matte, flat, or satin. Never use gloss. Now, these are from Walmart, so they got the little word right here. Yeah, you can see it. There you go. But, you know what? I had them, so I'm just going to practice on them. This is a cup turner from Michael's, which is a Spin It brand. But I've got two more. Thank you, Google AdSense, for sending me my money. And thank you to all my sponsors who have watched my videos and donated a little bit of money. That's what made it possible for me to buy two more turners. Because I'm absolutely loving doing this, so I needed more turners. So, okay. I have got my resin all mixed up. So now, I'm just going to do the two-finger method to get this on. You want to get a nice, even coat. And because you got resin all over your gloved hand, you're going to want to have a rag with alcohol handy. It can be a paper towel, just something to clean your gloves off so they're not sticky anymore with the resin, because the next step is going to be the alcoholing. So I'm going to use the same three colors I used last night. I did that blue one that fell off the holder. I did it on Tish Talk last night, and it didn't turn out that great. So I'm trying to do this one to be able to leave it on the spinner for at least 6 hours before Artapalooza tonight. And you always want to make sure you get your bottom. Now see, sometimes I will just stick my fingers right in there because it's so hard to pour on the bottom that you just basically need to apply it with your fingers on there instead of trying to pour it on there. And I'm just doing a nice even coat. Now, I learned a lot about tumblers by watching another channel, Miss Kiss Creations, and I will link her channel down below because, and I also have two friends that I've talked to a lot, and I'm going to link everybody's channel down below. Creative Escapades by Kim, Lisa Wyatt Art, and Creations by Baby Doll. Those are my go-to Tumbler people for help, you know, even if it's just watching their video. Okay, I'm going to put the last of this on here just to make sure I got enough. And you don't want to waste your resin, so make sure you use your finger to scrape out what you can. And this cup right here is those little cheap shot glass ones from one of the dollar stores. And what I did was I made a mark. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. It's not really focused, but I made a mark down the side by pouring in so much water, making the mark, then pouring in the other amount of water. Because I don't feel so bad about throwing those away as opposed to the ones that already got the markings on there. And now I'm just trying to, well, I'll never get rid of the resin off of there. So I'm just wiping my gloves off so I don't get resin all over my alcohol inks. And I am going to give it a torch real quick because I don't want to torch it after I put the alcohol inks on. So I just got a little kitchen butane torch. Below in the description, I will put a link to not only the materials I use, but the cup turners. Even though this one is from Michael's, I ordered 2 other ones because I needed one that would go a little bit higher up, because I got a coffee cup I want to turn. Okay, first color I am using is Pool. I'm shaking my ink up. And of course, there we go. I was going to say I can't open it with my slick gloves. Okay. And I'm just going to do some drips around here. And you want to make sure you drip it right on the, see, it's so hard to do. There we go. So you can make sure that the ink goes down the bottom too. I got a white, very, very white spot over here, so let me put some down right here. Now the ink's going to run on top of the resin when you first put it on, but that's okay, because the resin's going to kind of move too while it's turning. So what you're going to see after I add all the inks is not going to be what it exactly looks like. Okay, this one is Sailboat Blue by Ranger. And I'm going to try to incorporate it in with the pool. Because when I put the white on, it's going to give it some really, really neat effects. And of course, they're going to change shapes. I'm looking to see if I got all the areas I wanted covered. There's no really set rule as to how you make your design, because it's going, while it's turning, it's going to change. Okay, the last color I'm using is the Turquoise by Bria Reese. Now, I do not know. It's the same colors I used on the black one. Okay, of course. I'm having a problem with my lid on my alcohol inks. And this is just a little bit darker of a color than the other ones. What I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to drip it on the edge. And I'm going to put some where there is no ink, just so I can have, you know, some more colors. I like it completely covered, or covered more than Then Chris did hers. But whatever you do is up to you. I'm serious. You don't have to, I'm going to put some up here at the edge. Just to kind of get it up all the way to the top. Like I said, there's no set way you have to do this, okay? Now I got all my colors on there. Now I'm going to add the Jacquard Pinata color, Blanco Blanco, or as most people call it, the white. Okay. I should have opened all these before I got sticky gloves or wet gloves. Okay, now I'm just going to do some drops of the white. You can do as much or as little white as you want. And you can see what it's doing to the colors. The same thing it does in a petri dish. It's pushing the colors out. And will give you one tip. Make sure you use the Jacquard Pinata ink white. Don't use the mixative, which is from the Snowcap mixative, because it is thicker. Okay. I'm just checking to see if I need any more spots covered. I want to put one drop right there. Another one right there. Oh, I didn't get this one, so let me see. Like I said, there's really no rhyme or reason to doing this. Okay, I'm going to now let this spin for right about 7.5 hours, which means it should be set up. And I will show you where, and hopefully it doesn't fall off of this spinner like this one did. I am so upset by this. I'm going to see if I can get rid of the resin off of it and reuse it, but I doubt it. Maybe I can just trim. This is where I think it hit the table. Oh well. And so, come join us tonight for Artapalooza over at the Artist Haven channel. I'll put a link to that down in the description too. I'm all about supporting all my fellow artists. So come over and watch all of us giggle, because it becomes a giggle fest, or like one guy calls it, a snortapalooza, because when we giggle, we kind of, you know, I can't even do it. We snort when we giggle. So come on over, and I want to thank y'all for watching. I love all my subscribers. Y'all are awesome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Hit the little bell for the notifications. And ways to support the channel, you can watch. That's a good way to support. Thumbs up and comments. So if you have any questions about what I did, leave them down in the comments, and I'll answer them the best I can. And but you can also, I have links down below in the description for iCandy, which I'm an affiliate of, and Amazon, which I'm an affiliate of. And yeah, those are the only two places. I also have my tip jar if you want to tip me a little bit of money to help me buy supplies. That's greatly appreciated. So anyway, join us over at the Artist Haven tonight, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And all I can say for now is, bye for now, everybody.